Hello, welcome back to the channel. Today we're checking out some Explorer and we're getting greasy. This deck is extremely annoying. When I first started playing Explorer, I ran into it and got absolutely deleted on turn 3. And it kind of just felt like you couldn't do anything. Since then, obviously I've played Explorer a little bit more and I found ways to kind of deal with this list. And there's a bunch of different variations of it. I think the most popular is Abzan. There's an Esper one. But I decided to go with Orzhov because I think Orzhov has the colors to kind of enable this combo, and also play more of a long game if you need to. So that's what we went with today. For those of you that are mainly familiar with Standard, I've kind of sorted this into piles, and I'll explain it really quickly. The combo is Greasefang, Keep a Boss, which says at the beginning of combat on your turn, return a target vehicle card from your graveyard to the battlefield. It gains haste. Return it to its owner's hand at the beginning of your next end step. Obviously, we want to bring vehicles out of the graveyard, big powerful vehicles that win the game almost on the spot. And that vehicle is Parhelion II, or Parhelion II, I'm not sure how you say it. It's a legendary artifact vehicle, flying, first strike, and vigilance, and then whenever it attacks, you create 2 4/4 White Angel creature tokens with flying and vigilance that are attacking. And it's crew 4, which is perfect for the Greasefang. So when this comes out, you're dealing, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 damage just based off of this alone, which is pretty crazy. And that means that you're left with 2 4/4 Vigilant Flyers on the board after this returns to hand from the Greasefang. So that means the opponent needs to deal with the Greasefang, and then they also have to deal with 2 4/4 Flyers after taking, ideally, 13 damage to the face, and sometimes as early as turn 3. So yeah, it's a pretty tough combo to overcome, and Orzhov makes it pretty consistent. So the other vehicle we have in here is Sky Sovereign Consul Flagship, legendary artifact vehicle. It's a 6/5. It has flying. Whenever it enters the battlefield or attacks, it deals 3 damage to target creature or planeswalker and opponent controls, crew 3. So this is just kind of an additional vehicle to add into the list. The Abzan version runs Chariot. I think is a 4 of. So obviously you get the 2/2s and you can pressure the board that way. But I like these 5 here. You find it pretty consistently with this list. So going through these piles real quick, this is like the main core combo package. So to enable that, we have kind of our removal spells. We have Cling to Dust. This is for other Greasefang decks because you can exile target card from a graveyard. If it was a creature card, you gain 3 life. Otherwise, you draw a card. You can snag their Parhelion, ideally out of the graveyard, in aggro matches if you're getting beaten down. It's a quick way to gain 3 life, or in control you can draw a card with it. Escape, 3 and a black. We self-mill a lot, so we can escape this pretty frequently, so we can just keep replaying it basically. We have 2 Fatal Pushes, which is instant speed removal, destroy target creature if it has mana value 2 or less. Revolt, which is this ability triggers if another permanent you control left the battlefield this turn. Destroy that creature if it has mana value 4 or less. So nice removal spell here. Thoughtseize, just to get into the opponent's hand and get rid of things that can interfere with our combo. Says target player reveals their hand, you choose a non-land card from it, that player discards that card, you lose 2 life. And then 2 Infernal Grasp for just general removal. We have 3 Deadly Disputes for card draw, and then also to synergize with our Undead Butlers, which actually should be in this pile. This pile is the self-mill pile, which enables putting the Parhelion and the Sky Sovereign Consul Flagship into our graveyard to then be retrieved with the Greasefang. We have 4 Stitcher Suppliers, which is when it enters the battlefield or dies, mill 3 cards. So when it enters, you mill 3, you Deadly Dispute it the next turn if you don't have what you need, and you mill 3 more. We have Rafine's Informant, so this is good if a Parhelion or a Sky Sovereign Consul Flagship are in our hand. We can play the Informant down, connive, and then of course discard the vehicle. We have 2 Undead Butlers. This is for self-mill, but also in case we mill our Greasefang, we can get it back when the Butler dies or when we sack it to a Deadly Dispute. Excuse me, sorry. We have Liliana of the Veil ×3, and we use the +1 ability mostly. Each player discards a card. So if we have our Greasefang on the field, and this is like a loop with Liliana, we have Greasefang on the field and Liliana, we get the Parhelion or the flagship down. We attack in with it. It comes back to hand. We plus with Liliana. It discards it back to our graveyard, and then we just repeat again. So that's a fun little loop there. We also have Can't Stay Away as our recursion, because we do need to get Greasefang back if we mill. So Can't Stay Away, return target creature card with mana value 3 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield. It gains if this creature would die, exile it instead. So we get our Greasefangs back with this. And then we also have one Sorn Vengeful Bloodlord. It has a +2. It says deals 1 damage to target player or planeswalker. And then the -X is what we use it for, which is return target creature card with mana value X from your graveyard to the battlefield. This creature is a vampire in addition to its other types. So we can immediately play Sorin, -3, get our Greasefang back. We can also get our mill cards back if we need. But then Sorin also has a nice little piece of, I guess, consistent text. I don't know, whatever the top bit is. It says, as long as it's your turn, creatures and planeswalkers you control have lifelink. Which means, and this does come into play, but in some of the games. But if the Parhelion attacks, you hit for 13, but you also gain 13 back. So if you're getting beaten down, and you're close to death and they have a wide board or something like that, and you get the Parhelion down, you just go back to above whatever your original is. So I think Sorin's a nice one of inclusion here for sure. And then, of course, just our mana base, bunch of dual lands. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Deck is, I mean, I would rather play this than mono blue in standard still, but, or play against this rather than mono blue in standard, but this is really feels bad when when it goes right for you. It feels bad for your opponent, and you will see why in these games. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you do, please leave a like and a comment down below, and let's get into the games. Oh, we go over the stats and everything at the end of the video, so stick around for that if you're interested to see what the win rate is on this particular build. It probably won't surprise you. Anyways, let's get into the games, and I'll see you in the video. Alright, we go first. We have the Greasefang, so let's keep this. We also have the Stitcher Supplier, so if we mill a Parhelion, we can Greasefang on turn 3. Then we have a way to get it back as well if we need to. Thriving Turtle, what do you do? Ooh. Little buzz. Alright, let's dispute. Another supplier. We'll play this out here. Alright, Parhelions and other vehicles at the bottom of the deck, apparently. Another Greasefang, not what we need. So I think what we're doing here is we're going Can't Stay Away on a supplier. There we go. Show them what's up. Next turn, Greasefang, and then Parhelion. So I guess turn 4. We ended up getting there. Not sure what this deck does, but it's cool. Looks like they have something to counter this. No? Graveyard interaction? No? Something to kill this? Gain 3 life. Okay. Need a discard effect here. So we're looking for Liliana. Whenever a permanent you control is put into the graveyard, get a thingy, pay this much. 6 cards, cast spell without paying mana cost, rest at the bottom. That's cool. So they can do that now. Let's see what they find. They're dead to board. Ooh. Genesis Ultimatum. That's a good find. Let's see what they get out of it. Not enough. I think we'll keep this. We have pretty much all the pieces. And if we top an untapped black land, we can play Supplier on 1, Informant on 2, toss this in the graveyard, Greasefang on 3, get it back. Fortunately, not the case. So, we'll go tap land. Thank you. Okay. Let's get the informant down here. Let's see if they mill us more. The Wall of Thoughts. We mill 4. That's not what you want to see. This is just strictly the better card. Got him. Opponent goes first, but we have the tools right here. We go Liliana on 3, Greasefang on 4. Good to go. Looks like mono red maybe. Play with fire to the face. Nice way to say hello. We'll take a land, we will need them. Alright, that's probably going to be our fatal push. We'll see what they do next turn though. When it enters the battlefield, it deals 2 damage to target player. Okay.
A fight? And you think drop it?
Ooh. Chandra? See if they kill Liliana here or go face.
Like this before.
Do not touch.
Give a toast? I'd love to.
Okay. I think it's pretty much over here.
Knew this was a waste of time.
We send this face, and then one of the 4/4s here, and the other one here. Because these also have vigilance.
Wow. Not even a gift bag.
Not even a gift bag. Alright, let's see if they can figure out a solution to this. We're not blocking, because I don't think they can kill us from this range. Uh-huh. Okay, we are blocking now. If they're attacking. Which they are not. Make them give up a creature here. Or they die. Then we just play another Greasefang. I mean, I guess it is a matter of what do you block with, but you do have to block here. Similarly, we have to block next turn. Alright, they go for the even trade. Alright, we got him. Opponent goes first. We can Thoughtseize on 1, Rafine's Informant on 2, and then Deadly Dispute that to draw more. Green Devotion. Scary. Elves. Get rid of their collected company. All right. The grasp. So next turn we can Deadly Dispute and then probably grasp the Circle of Dreams. No blocks. Could also Thoughtseize. Let's do this now, see what we draw. Another Informant. I think we're just grasping this then. Alright, they've got another Sentinel. They need to beat us down here before we find what we need. We can potentially do it right here. Well, alright. Blocks on the ground now, and then next turn when this comes back to hand, we Rafine's Informant and toss it back in the bin to rinse and repeat. Two 4/4s in the air should be helpful. Alright. Got there. Alright. Going first, we'll keep. I think we'll shock this in and play the Supplier turn 2, Deadly Dispute the Supplier. Okay, those are cards we did not want to mill, really. Let's see if we can hit a Parhelion here. Nope. Another Deadly, though. This looks like, ooh. I don't know what this looks like. Huh? Nope, not quite. There we go. We do have a Greasefang? Yes, we do. Absolutely disgusting. Yeah, that'll do it. Going first. Alright. We've got the tools. Unfortunately, we have a tap land here, so... Do we supplier on 1 knowing that we don't have the land to Greasefang immediately on 3? I don't think so. Let's take a scry here. Put the land to the bottom. That way if we pull a artifact, we can Rafine's Informant. Find a land. I think it's supplier here anyway. Beautiful. Greasefang on 3 it is. See if the opponent is ready. There's a Luminarch. Ah, this reminds me of when I first started playing. May as well mill more. Alright. Here comes the boom. And if they can't get rid of this now, and by this I mean the Greasefang, we just Rafine's Informant next turn and kill them. They also have to get rid of 2 4/4s in the air. So, a lot of pressure, and mono white can't handle it. We go first. Rafine's Informant puts this in the bin. If we find a Greasefang, this is good. Let's play out our tap land here. Actually, I guess this tap land, because there's no guarantee we draw plains or a swamp to make this untapped, so if we don't, this is always tapped, so we'll play it now. Opponent on the hard mulligan. Okay, that's a good Infernal Grasp target. Blow it up. Next turn, I think we just play Liliana, actually, and click plus. Oh, and there's the Greasefang.
No more distractions. Don't overthink things.
This is the green devotion deck.
Let's get moving.
Okay. I think we'll actually kill this. And we wait until end step. Yeah. So basically the loop is, since this video is going to be super short because these games are very short, I'll just explain this. What the loop is, you have your Liliana down, you play your Greasefang, you get this back, you attack in with it, and then when it comes back to hand, what is it? At the beginning of the next end step, you can plus Liliana again to discard it. So, and then you just keep doing that over and over and over again. And when this attacks in, or when it enters rather, it deals 3 damage here. It attacks in, deals another 3, and yeah. We go first, we'll keep, we just need to find our Greasefang here. So we'll go Supplier on 1, probably Informant on 2, and toss this in the graveyard. I guess depending on what they're playing, we may want to Infernal Grasp something. Greasefang off the top here would be sweet, because then we could just Greasefang right on 3. Perfectly on time. Arhelion. Alright. Hopefully no graveyard hate here from the opponent. That would be big sad. Just in case, we'll toss that in. We need to find Liliana and another black mana source here. Deadly Dispute would also be nice for our existing Stitcher supplier that's on the field. Okay, another storefront. There's the Deadly Dispute we needed. It's getting a little worrisome now because we're missing lands. Ooh, and they Tasha's us. That was very good for them because it's exile. So they hit a Greasefang, a Can't Stay Away, and one of our Parhelions, and 2 of our informants. However, they are at 10. So they need to do something about this board. When it enters the battlefield, exile target non-land permanent opponent controls and all other that they control the same name until it leaves. Okay. Alright, another land gets us there. That works too. Alright, got him. Alright, one more game until we're done with our dailies, so I think we'll cut it there. And we'll keep this hand. For sure. Supplier on 1, as you do. Liliana in the bin is unfortunate. We can get back our other supplier with the Sorin. If we need to. Ooh, could be a mirror match. Looking like it is. Interesting choice. There's the Fang. So we'll play Sorin next turn, and then look to get back our Stitcher supplier, to then get a... what's it called in the bin? Okay. Ooh, if they're stuck on lands, good for us. They're not. Play the Butler. Looking for Can't Stay Aways now. Temple of Silence into Sorin, I think, next turn. We have a Rafine.
Stop this fight, but I will finish it. Embrace the bloodlust.
Get in for that life gain. Yeah, so this is most certainly a Greasefang deck as well. They have their Parhelion, so if they attack down our Sorin, which they will, So they have a Greasefang in hand. That's really bad. This is crew 3. Alright, so if we get back our Stitcher supplier and we find a can't stay away... Wait, what am I doing? Oh wait, yeah, never mind. I can't get Greasefang. So, we have to look for a can't stay away here.
I will beg. You belong to me now.
Don't find it. Alright, so it's shipped, and now we can crew it. Kill the informant. And we can block one of the 4/4s when they come over the top. There's the Greasefang. Definitely in trouble now, especially because we're Fiend. Let's see where the counters go. Up to 8. Not blockable, unfortunately. Alright, let's crew up. If they kill this, we just lose. Block one of these. Take an obscene amount of damage. Okay. Find their other Greasefang. We go to 7. Ah, that's not what we needed. Because they can just play their other Greasefang next turn. Because, like, what we can do is crew, attack, kill the Greasefang. But we still just lose, I think. Another land on top, yeah. Opponent goes first. I don't think we can keep this. Looking better. What to bin? What to bin? I think it's the butler. Goes supplier next turn. Ooh. Okay. There's our can't stay away target. Strict Proctor. Opponent ramps to the moon. Could Liliana minus here?
I've always hated crowds.
And they get... what do they have? A ton of mana now? Yeah, there's extra turns. Feels bad. Hey, bullied by the birds. To a Teferi.
Not. We need to move quickly.
Feels bad. I attack you.
No more games.
Let's wait.
You know what? I'm not.
This is going to be very hard to win. Oh. Alright, let's see if we can do it here. Reseat? Huh? We need to kill Teferi. So we'll do it like this. What can they do here? Settle the wreckage, maybe? Can't play around that anyways. Wandering Emperor doesn't affect these because of vigilance, but we need Teferi to die. So we're going to send it all at Teferi right now. Okay.
Keep up the pace.
Cool card. Haze of Pollen. I don't think I've seen this one before. And this is a cool combo with the Strict Proctor. Because when it enters, it says, excuse me, you have to sacrifice a land, and then this taps for 3 mana of any color. But with the Strict Proctor, you just don't pay, you don't sacrifice, and then you ramp basically for 3, which is kind of cool. Alright, we've got plenty of basics in here. No worries. Grab Black Source. More turns for you. Cool. So this card is, as long as it's your turn, it costs X whatever less to cast, and the turn, exile spells on the stack, and then damage was off. There's the Hall of the Storm Giants. They still need to get rid of Greasefang here. Teferi on the ultimate, though. Hey, they get more turns.
Keep up the pace.
If they keep finding what they need, we're in trouble. Alright, we'll get a white source. If they get another turn here, they can ultimate Teferi, which is a disaster. Oh, no. Bro. How are they finding all 4 copies of this?
Farewell.
Oh, we're getting wrecked now. That's so bad. That's fair. Okay. Ramp to the moon. We actually get to go. Alright. Informant. We can't pay the proctor cost, so we're not going to play the butler here. Oh, I forgot they could exile our lands. That's not great.
We need to move quickly.
Oh, the bully is real. Oh no. We just got hit with a full meme. Proctor number 2. Fortunately for us, our deck can do things with very little mana. So, I'll attack to Fairy. Obnoxious. I'm gonna make this deck. This is cool. Alright. Opponent goes first. We do have Liliana, though. So we just need to find our Greasefang. This is a really fast deck, though, so we're going to be in a bit of trouble. I think we'll go Rafine's Informant, Liliana minus. Yeah, that's not great. Alright, let's get this in the bin while we can. Courage. Yep. Ouch. Alright, they can swing past the Informant, so it's definitely going to be Liliana minus next turn into Undead Butler, I think.
Enough with the mysteries. Off you go.
Give up the Hoplite, they kill Liliana, we play next Liliana, kill the Legionnaire. Ugh, they have 2. Yikes, yikes, yikes. Big scary.
Whatever. Luck favors the foolish, after all.
There's a Fatal Push. No stick here.
Something suspicious is going on. Haven't you ever heard of personal space?
Nice. Next turn is Butler, I think. Swift Spear with Paste. They've got it all. Takes out the Lily.
Fine. I'll take my zombies and leave.
There's a Stitcher. Let's see what we find here. There is Stick now. So I'm guessing they drew an instant. Can't stay away into Greasefang. Alright. Actually, we're Greasefanging right now. Here comes Soren.
I'm Soren Barkov, Lord of Innistrad.
-3. Let's see if they have instant removal. They might. If that's the case, we just go Can't Stay Away next turn. Yep, Reckless Rage. Alright. We'll block the Swift Spear with the Supplier here for sure. Virtuoso time. Actually, whatever. That's fine. They may have another Reckless Rage in hand. Bit of a disaster if they do. We'll click plus.
The weak feed the strong.
Alright. Crew up. Swing in. And everything has lifelink, baby. Back to 1,000,000. That's why we have Soren in here. Well, and also the minus ability is awesome with this deck. Yeah, back to 23. Feels good. Nice. Alright, welcome back to the post-game deck overview. That was a greasy Explorer experience. I hope you guys enjoyed the games. This deck absolutely destroys. On turn 3, just disgusting when it kind of pops off. We went 9-2 for an 82% win rate, 83 on the play, 80 on the draw, pretty similar there. Played it for about 40 minutes, and we lost to a mirror match against an Esper Greasefang list that runs Rafine, kind of to enable the card draw more, and then also diversify threats like on the board as well, which I thought was pretty cool. Unfortunately, it just kind of came down to who got their Greasefang first. The opponent did in that instance, but I think that match is very winnable for this list. It's just a matter of, you know, can you find your combo pieces before the other person does. The other one we lost to was Bant Turns. That was a really cool deck, and I think I'm going to make it, because that just seemed very troll and also fun. So yeah, those were the games. Matchups, you saw the games. I mean, you pretty much just stomp everything. You can win against essentially every deck unless they have the right cards at the right time to counter your combo. And even then, like, there's so much recursion and kind of sifting through your deck with the self mill and then the recurring or the ability to get stuff back with like Soren and the Undead Butler and the Can't Stay Away and stuff. Like, I don't know. I feel like this deck is just kind of busted. Again, it's, yeah, there's not much else to say about it, right? It's a good deck. If you like combo decks and you want quick games and you don't want to play, you know, like mono red aggro, then this one is definitely for you. I will say that it's very tilting playing against this, especially when you know they're about to get it down on turn 3 and there's nothing you can do about it. It's just an automatic loss. So, yeah. Anyways, that's it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please leave a like and a comment down below. And I will see you in the next video.